Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of my Devblog from Wilglo the Wisp, where I talk about and show off the progress from Wilglo the Wisp. So the last couple of weeks I was not putting out any content for this because we had Valentine's Day and we went I did something with my girlfriend, and the other time we went to Vienna to visit Vienna, and we had a great time there. Visited the theater, had a lot of inspiration from there, and I can only really suggest anyone to go to Vienna if you at any point have the time. It's just a great place. Anyway, so here right now I'm playing levels. I'm not sure if you already know this, maybe you know most of them. Anyway, what I want to say about this level is it's a pretty long level right now. I'm not sure if I'm happy with how long the level is. Like, I can basically go to the beginning again and show it off. Like, here we first have this obstacle, and like my problem with long levels is just that it gets really tedious to repeat the early steps again, but it's also can be very rewarding then in the end to get it. Like, it's a way to increase difficulty without having without being really more difficult. Like, it gets a little bit more tedious, but then I think the reward is also increased in the end, or the feeling of reward. Here this is basically a new obstacle. I'm currently thinking about, wait, I can just stop moving. I'm currently thinking about always putting the new obstacles at the beginning, because then you can learn them and then just get over old obstacles later. So you already should be able to do them, and but still might die a couple of times and have to retry, which or maybe do a little twist of an old already known obstacle. I think that's a better approach for this. Anyway, obviously this is really dependent on who I target the game for, because currently I'm thinking it's probably a very difficult game, so it's probably more aimed towards it's more aimed towards the more not competitive, but the more hardcore gamer community. And I think the visual style is also representing this a little bit. Anyway, so I will just go quickly through the level here, so that we can see the next one, and I want to talk a little bit about this. Anyway, the entire gameplay right now is very much based on reaction, and I'm not sure if that might change a little bit. Maybe I will go a little bit more into the puzzle direction, but I'm not sure, because the thing that I am really thinking about currently is how can I differentiate myself or the game from other games out there, so the people actually care, or you actually care, to play it and test it. Because like currently this, as much fun as I have with this, and I actually think it's a good mechanic and it's very interesting how the gravity and the movement is in this game, it's still not that different from other games where you basically have to come through multiple obstacles to defeat the level. That's basically the entire thing here. As you can see here, I've just flew through this obstacle, which is I don't know if it's hard or not. I can really not tell. I let my girlfriend play a little bit, and she had a really hard time. She's not a hardcore gamer by any means, but for her it was really difficult. So maybe the game is too difficult. I will want to get some other people to test it. I'm thinking about currently maybe first of all giving it to or I'm not sure if I should give it only to local people, or if I should go to the internet, because of the way this game is structured. If I'm releasing the entire game for free before, you already saw most of the content, so I don't know if I will disincentivize people to buy the game later. So I'm just not sure how to proceed there. Anyway, the level editor that I'm currently pretty sure planning to do would obviously help, so that if you have a level editor you can first of all create more levels, see different levels, and maybe that's the solution for that. Anyway, so But I'm thinking maybe I should first finish the level editor, but I'm also not sure. Like, currently I'm really much in the phase where I'm really considering everything and if the game should stay like it is or change. Anyway, so I will just go through this level quickly. This is this obstacle is also a new one, which you probably didn't see yet. Anyway, so and here now I was experimenting once again with the a mechanic I already had, which is as soon as I press a button, something is happening. So I will undo the pause basically. Every time I press A here, the left thing is going up and the right thing is going down. And if I brake, I don't know if you can see it, but it is going to the right. So currently, if you, like, I'm imagining you're going here and then you're pressing this and you're like, how am I supposed to get through here? So you maybe start pressing other buttons, and once that happens, you actually see what's happening. I'm currently thinking that I probably should at least show which buttons interact with the obstacle. Not necessarily how they interact with it, what I did before, because it's getting really complicated when I'm doing this. Like, there's different stuff that's happening and it's really hard, I think, to show. And I can maybe do this later if I really want to, but I probably would need a graphic designer for this. So, but probably I should show which buttons are interacting with it. It's, by the way, also color coded again, so that you can instantly see that this is a little bit different from the other obstacles. So to get through this obstacle, what you need to do is you need to brake. You need to brake, dash to the left, and brake instantly again. What happens if you not do it, like you already saw it here? You basically the problem is that if you do it in any other way, like maybe you could do this. I don't know. I never tried it. Oh, it actually works. Yeah. Okay, it kind of worked. Basically, you need to brake for sure, because to get this thing to move to the right, other way it's basically impossible. And once you get through though, you need to brake again, because if you don't, basically it flies back. So if you go here and just dash, it obviously does not work. If you go here and dash and then brake, which, oops, that did not work, which is also a possibility that you can do, but it's like a little bit harder. So because you need to get over the first obstacle in order to be able to brake and let the other thing move away. So the correct way, I think, or the way that you're supposed to figure out here is brake, dash, dash. That's basically the button combination, and it's like the idea is that it's a puzzle, a different kind of puzzle, and it's also a very I can do very many things with this mechanic, that basically that button interactions change the world. What I can do, for example, is I had obstacles in the past where I was basically blocking input, the input blockers. I don't know if you remember them, but where you basically started to fly in and needed to release the button. This is also another. This is basically another thing that I can do with this kind of stuff, where if you press a button, maybe stuff is moving very quickly down or something like that. So you basically cannot use the button. But first of all, it's getting more like a puzzle. And it's also, in addition to that, it's basically the same thing in the end. So I think it's very interesting what I can do with that. And like at the first time you see it, it's a puzzle. Later on, it's just the input blocking, which both are very interesting in different terms. Like the input blocking itself can be very interesting because you need to execute very well, and but the puzzle element is interesting just so it breaks up the gameplay a little bit. So I'm currently thinking about all that stuff. Anyway, I think that's a very I'm currently pretty happy with the game right now. So the next thing I was thinking about is the way I'm doing obstacles and the levels right now. Like as you saw here, I started to go from level to level and wanted to design them. I'm like most of the people will always tell you you're not supposed to do it like this. I don't know why. I'm a dumb person. I always have to fail myself in order to believe. So I'm not sure if that was the complete correct approach, but anyway, I don't think it's really bad, because I think I can use most of the levels I did already, but maybe I need to, I don't know, like I'm currently struggling to find a way how to go on from here, because I'm just not sure how what's the best way and what will give me the best end result. Yeah, anyway, so I think that's almost it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm really having fun with this game right now. I'm like, I wish I had more time to work on it, but because of my day job, I cannot. So yeah. Anyway, so as I said, I hope you enjoyed this this episode. It would be really great if you gave comments below the video. You could also check out the Facebook page. You will see there's some posts from some pictures from Vienna where I visited the library, and it was really gorgeous and very interesting. Also, I had some very interesting game design things, which you can read on Twitter, by the way. I twittered some stuff. My Twitter handle is Keyboard Samurai, and Samurai with an Y at the end. I don't know why, or actually I know why, because I didn't know how to write Samurai back in the day, and I always wrote it with an Y, so it stayed like that because the username is never taken. Anyway, so you can follow me at Keyboard Samurai with an Y at the end, like on my Facebook page, Will Glow the Wisp on Facebook, or look at my website, parttimeindie.com. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a nice weekend, or weekend, not anymore. Have a nice weekend. Bye.